Hello my Yeousch family, this is Disciple here for KnewGaming. I'm bringing you guys a video here for Yeousch Alliance. This is a Dark Souls interactive PvP breakdown, so you guys will get to watch the match as it happens. Right now I'm actually showing my setup for this game, Dark Souls. You can have several different slots for equipment. I'm using the Partisan plus 14, the Occult Knife, which is for like riposting, doing critical attacks, which I don't actually end up getting, so it's not going to be important. The Dark Moon Talisman for my miracles, the Heater Shield, plus 14, and the Cleric Robes, which you guys will get to see all the stats on separately. But I'm using the Cleric Robes because mainly no one else uses them. They have 0 poison, they're a decent 0 poise set, so I can distinguish myself, and this is actually my KnewGaming clan. So a lot of me and my closer friends and subscribers actually wear this armor. And, to show we're elite and we're honorable, and we're supposed to give my clan a good name. Hopefully we do. But yeah, so I'm going to play the match as it happens here in a second, and then afterwards I'm going to actually go back, play it through, and break down and ask you guys questions and get your feedback on the mistakes and things such as that nature, and hopefully try to improve your PvP game. Now, if you guys are new to Dark Souls, this is actually a pretty straightforward match, so like I said, you're about to see it as it happens. And yeah, I'm invading here in the kiln, which is supposed to be the honorable PvP spot, so as you notice, me and my opponent both bow, which is good common courtesy to do here in the kiln. Not everybody does that, and it kind of sucks. But I would suggest that everybody did. So, use my Partisan and go ahead and cast my Dark Moon Blade to raise my attack power a bit. It added a lot of magic damage to it, which it didn't have previously. And yeah, see if you guys can notice every mistake that happens. See if you can get them all in your head, because I'm actually going to ask you questions later. So you might actually want to watch this part a few times before I go into the breakdown. So hopefully you guys you have your keen eyes. You have some keen eyes, and you're watching very closely. And yeah. Not much. This is a pretty straightforward match, like I said. I actually ended up not getting hit, and actually when I break it down, I actually learned some things about my own fighting style. So yeah, there we go. He died, and like I said, you guys might want to replay it a bit. And we're about to go back through and break everything down here in a second, and we're gonna start right back from the beginning when I first invade his world. Okay, so yeah, hopefully you guys will leave me some feedback on this. Hope you guys are gonna enjoy this series. And I had some fun making it, actually. Okay, so here it goes. I'm invading here again. And we both go ahead and bow. Always a good idea. Always good common courtesy. And you always should do it. Cast my miracle safely. And then I go over here playing some footsies. Not really a mistake, but something I want to point out is that he is blocking when he could be rolling and avoiding damage completely. And actually he's taking some decent chunks of his health. 40 at a time, and 40 again, and 40. And, he just could be avoiding that. It's not a huge mistake. But right here, the first mistake's about to be made. Now, I'm actually going to ask you guys, and then I'm going to actually tell you. So, keep your scores, keep your answers, save them all, and post them at the end in the comments. Which mistakes were made first? A, I waste all my stamina. B, I leave myself open for a backstab. C, my opponent positions himself badly. Or D, my opponent jump attacks. It's both B and C. Now, as you guys are going to see, I'm going to do a strong R2 attack, leaving my back wide open because it takes longer to do. And I almost do get backstabbed, but due to having lock on, my position actually shifts while I'm swinging my weapon. So my opponent goes for a backstab, but he's going to miss it, as you see right here. He's where my back would have been had my lock on not been engaged, and he would have gotten a backstab. And it's kind of funny because sometimes it would have happened depending on the lag, but I guess his connection's a bit better, so he didn't end up getting a lag stab, which is a pretty common thing. It's when you're playing on these connections, the host is hosting it, so the host of the world. Which mistakes were made next? A, I attack into a parry. B, I waste a miracle. C, my opponent goes for a poorly timed parry. Or D, I lower my guard and leave myself open. Get your answers down and hopefully record them. And it's C. Now you may have said B, that I attack into a parry, because it kind of looks like it. But as you guys will see right here, where I've actually stopped it, I've already attacked, and I'm about to draw my weapon back when he starts to parry me, which ends up having him take the 300 damage he didn't need to. So watch this right here. See, he parries after. And actually that might have worked had I been spamming my R1. But actually something I noticed about my own fighting style is that I'm pretty broken up when I attack, and then stop attacking and attack. Last mistake was A, I forgot to say excuse me. I don't know what that's about. B, my opponent goes for a visual parry. C, I set myself up for a parry. Or D, switching weapons at the wrong time. Now, to the untrained eye, it may have looked like C, because I do attack and he parries almost exactly perfect. But due to the ping on Dark Souls, which I believe is 1 second, you actually have to parry prior to, which is why some people say I'm bad at Dark Souls. But it's gonna end up him parrying me right when I attack, which should work, but it doesn't online. So it leads to him getting killed, leaving himself wide open for an attack. Now, if we were playing offline, or if he was fighting an enemy in the level, that would have been a perfect parry, but it's not. And that's what you call a visual parry. You have to parry ahead of time online. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed this series. Leave me some feedback. This is pretty simple. I can do more. Love you guys. Yeousch, damn it. God bless. Oh, crap. Here's those graphics I was telling you guys about.